Welcome to PRISCI-ANTO Educational Academy, Chennai. Let us know the example of one more example of half-range sine series for f of x is equal to x. The limit is 0 less than x less than pi by 2 and pi minus x in the interval pi by 2 less than x less than pi. So half-range sine series formula is summation n equal to 1 to infinity bn sin nx. Bn is equal to 2 divided by pi. Integral over the limit 0 to pi into f of x sin nx dx. 0 to pi interval, there are two, it is 0 to pi, it is divided into two separate, right, two sub-intervals. That is very important. Sub-interval is 0 to pi can be divided into two sub-intervals. One is 0 to pi by 2, pi by 2 to pi. So 2 divided by pi into integral over the limit 0 to pi by 2 x into sin nx dx. Because 0 to pi by 2, the f of x function value is x plus integral over the limit pi by 2 to pi. So f of x value is pi minus x into sin nx dx. So in the first integral as well as the second integral, v is same, but u is different. So that's why I have written u is equal to x. U dash means differentiation of x, 1. U double dash means 1 if you are differentiating, again 0. V is equal to sin nx. V1 is equal to sin nx if you are integrating minus cos nx divided by n. V2 is equal to minus sin nx divided by n square. So second integral, u is equal to pi minus x. U dash is equal to pi if you are differentiating 0, x if you are differentiating minus 1. U double dash is equal to minus 1 if you are differentiating 0. So for both integrals, sin nx is common because we have taken. So next to bn is equal to uv1. uv1 is x into minus cos nx by n. So minus x into cos nx by n minus u dash v2 minus 1 into minus sin nx by n square. So the limit is 0 to pi by 2. Next, second integral, u is minus pi minus x. b1 is minus cos nx by n. So minus of pi minus x into cos nx by n minus minus 1 into u dash. b2 is minus sin nx by n square. The limit for the second integral is pi by 2 to pi. So therefore, in the first integral, first you have to substitute for x pi by 2 upper limit as well as lower limit. The second term, you have to substitute pi by 2 to pi. For x, first you have to apply pi, next you have to apply pi by 2. So 2 divided by pi minus pi by 2 for x pi by 2. So minus x is there, minus pi by 2. Cos n pi by 2 divided by n plus sin n pi by 2 divided by n square. This is pi by 2 we have applied. Upper limit minus lower limit minus x minus 0. Cos 0 divided by n. 0 into cos 0 will become 0. Plus sin 0 divided by n square. That is also 0. Plus second one. Minus of pi minus pi. That will be 0. Cos n pi divided by n minus sin n pi divided by n square. Minus pi by 2 we have to apply next. Minus of pi minus pi by 2 into cos n pi by 2 minus sin n pi by 2 divided by n square. First term is minus of pi minus pi by 2 cos n pi by 2 divided by n minus sin n pi by 2 divided by n square. Everything we have applied. So 0, sin 0, 0, sin n pi 0. Okay, so these all 0. Next, we have to simplify it. 2 divided by pi minus pi by 2 cos n pi by 2 divided by n plus sin n pi by 2 divided by n square plus pi by 2 cos n pi by 2 divided by n plus sin n pi by 2 divided by n square. So which one will be cancelled? So first, third will be cancelled because of minus. One is negative, another one is positive. Same term. So that's why it will be cancelled. So answer is 2 divided by pi sin n pi by 2 divided by n square plus sin n pi by 2 divided by n square. So which is equal to 2 divided by pi 2 times sin n pi by 2 divided by n square. So 2 divided by pi into 2 sin n pi by 2 divided by n square. The answer is 4 divided by pi n square sin n pi by 2. So 4 divided by pi n square sin n pi by 2. This is the Bn value. So after finding the Bn value, you have to substitute in the Fourier series. F of x is equal to summation n equal to 1 to infinity 4 divided by pi n square sin n pi by 2 into sin nx.